don't need to. So, we're away in the van. And we're away in the van for a holiday. No, for well, we are still going to go to the charity shop because I have to go to bring my jacket. And Sharon's in it. So, I need to go buy a jacket.
It's actually for a couple of nights. So.
Couple of nights, but it's a trip away. I don't know if I said used to get back here. I don't know if I said we're at Burnt Island, did I? We're at Burnt Island. And there's people metal detecting. We have metal detectorists. Sharon will be getting hers out later on as well. Metal detector that is. Did you just get that? Aye. So we have been filming, but I've just been trying to make space on the camera and I've deleted everything on the memory card, including Sharon's metal detecting yesterday, where she did actually find stuff. She found a couple of coins and some bits of metal, but that's the first we've ever had the metal detector actually working. Hey, what have you found before that? A bit of tinfoil?
I used it twice before, haven't I? But I think that last place was terrible.
So we're going to go back out today, we'll recreate it. We'll go out when it's to rain for the next few years and then it's to stop this afternoon, so we'll go out then. So we're out metal detecting again, seeing as all the footage got lost. So Sharon's over there. Buffs! Oh no. Buffy's decided she's off for a spa. Mm-hmm.
A can.
Is it?
Sure.
It was a can. Is that Buffy?
Andrew.
Hiya. You're just running in the waves, are you? Oh, look at the state of you. We have acquired another spaniel. Buffy wants to play, but I think he quite likes Xander. Oh, and he's off. Back to wherever he came from. Eh? No, they're sure there. It's in there. Xander.
Oh, bottle top lad.
It's just a bottle top. It's probably the coolest thing you found today though. Buffy's just went and brought her friend back with her. Is that your friend, Buffy? I think you're probably a bit much for him. True love. He's off. You didn't even know he was there, Xander, did you? Because you've got a stick. You got a friend? Have you? Who's your friend? Dogs are waiting patiently to start digging and trying to find something good. Ah, there he is. No, that's not. Look at the size of the stick that dog's got, Xander. We're just waiting patiently. Sharon's in the co-op. We are waiting very patiently. Like absolute good boys and girls. Right, sit nice then, Buff. Sit. Buffy, sit. Buffy's up, Buffy's up. Buffy gets it, I knew you'd like this. Right, go on then, are you going to go up now? Next one? Next one?
Oh, don't laugh at her.
Coming down? So we're still at Burnt Island. We are leaving today though. We're going home to drop the dogs off, and then we're going back through to spend the night in Stirling, and we're going to a ghost walk. The dogs are getting a one last wee walk on the beach before they're getting taken home and dumped in the house with our daughter. They've actually been alright, but we just can't do anything when we're away with them, so and we're a bit bored, so we want to go and do stuff. So we're in Stirling.
We're going out.
We are going out.
See the ghosts.
We are in yet again another lovely car park. You know how much we love a car park.
It's £4.30 for the night here.
£4.30 for the night, and see just where the view is, just the other side of that, you're literally a 5-minute walk from Stirling Town Centre. Sharon's saying we can, oh aye, and you can see Stirling Castle from here. We were thinking about going and visiting Stirling Castle, but we might know. I kind of grudge paying the prices they want, considering we're from here, we live here. So this is literally the car park's just there, and the town centre's just there. A wee bit 2-minute walk, if that.
Yep, it's to Stirling City Centre.
Yep. Nicest city in the world, by the way. Well, maybe no in the world, but in central Scotland.
We're going out for a drink
Yeah.
before we go into the ghosts.
The ghost hunt, get a couple of drinks.
Being proper grown-ups. We're usually in our bed by now. Yeah, so we're doing this tonight, having a nice wee night tonight, then we're going to go up tomorrow, go and get a nice breakfast, go and do our other job for a wee while just to see if we can get anything for that. I'm kicking Nikki's ass with the £50 challenge, by the way.
£50 challenge will not be part of this video. We'll start again.
But it's even nearer than I thought, isn't it? And it's, I was thinking like 10, but I think we're lucky this is going to have took us 5.
How do we just get back to them when we're in the town centre?
This is in Stirling City Centre.
Yep.
But a minute after we switched it off.
And the good thing about this being home is I don't sat nav, I know exactly where I'm going.
CCTV, there you go.
But I also don't say in Stirling is looking better enough, eh? Usually we're just here on a mission.
Tree mark.
Free marker food. Or a pound shop for pink stuff.
We're on our way. That hotel there. Kylie stayed there. The fuck of the hell.
This is a fucking We'll be ghosts by the time we get to the top there.
There was bells going a minute ago, but they stopped.
They're still going.
This I don't know.
Your Tommy Hilfiger swooshing stop. Can you not hear that?
Slightly. So we just walked up. It'd be nice to have got that nice sky view up here, eh?
In every shifting shadow there may lurk some big black-hearted beastie, ever ready to tear your heart still beating from your breast and suck the marrow from your bones. Let's face it, Deliveroo doesn't do the afterlife. Step forward, girly girl. What's your name, lassie? Katie. Everyone say hello to Katie.
Hiya, Katie.
Everyone say goodbye to Katie.
Goodbye,
Katie, at
Katie.
various points during this evening's supernatural symposium, I shall have recourse, for purposes of education, elucidation, and dramatic hyperbole, to waggle my arms around like a blithering idiot. At such times, my dear, you must rush to my side, seize this staff, take 2 steps behind me, and try desperately, oh so desperately, not to make me want to poke you in the head with something sharp. Is that within the realms of your capability, Katie? I'm so glad. Over here, dear. With the staff. And henceforth and hereafter, and quite possibly in the hereafter if you drop it, you shall be known, Katie, by the sacred name by which all of my staff bearers have been called down through the ages. From this moment on, you will be known forevermore as Bernard. Mortal scum, say hello to Bernard.
Hiya, Bernard.
Bernard, say hello to the mortal scum. Hello, mortal scum. Yes, start as you mean to go on. It's empowering, apparently. Take care. Very shortly we shall leave this place to venture into the glorious gloom of the graveyard. As your skin teases and tickles, should you sense some unnatural presence close behind you, don't worry. It's not the caresses of gentle John Cowan you need to worry about. As I think I established earlier, it's me. I'm not choosy either. This way, come on! You can understand why people keep shooting at that, can't you? We stand here at the entrance to the old kirkyard. And when I say old, I'm not exaggerating. There's been a boneyard behind me here since at least 1129, when the first rickety wooden kirk was built on this spot. Meant to say, every great journey into darkness... Oh, now they stop. Every great journey into darkness requires a lantern bearer to guide our way and ease our passage, from Lucifer the Morning Star to Hermes Trismegistus, or in our case tonight, Tinkerbell. It shall be your duty, gentlemen, to guide our way and ease our passage. Are you ready to guide my way?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to ease? Never mind. Actually, I know where I'm going. It's their feet you need to worry about. Bernard? Yes, sir. My staff, Bernard. Don't forget your train.
Okay?
Yep.
You sure?
Don't illuminate your testicles. You may well go bump in the night, but I'm not paranormal. Hedgehog head. Come on. Dobby, come on. I see short people. Get in the front. I see short people. There's a franchise in that. No. You may have surmised, my friends, even after our brief and bloody noisy acquaintance, that this town is not short of strange tales. We've got the spooky stories of kings, cut purses and commoners scushing out their ectoplasmic ears left, right and centre. One thing we are sorely short of, though, and don't I know it as a single spook on a Friday night, is female phantoms. And the ones we do have, for some curious reason, are all colour coordinated. There's a black lady, a ghostly nun, who prowls a line of the ancient borough wall, the back walk which encircles the graveyard and the castle walk, seeking, they say, furtive midnight union with her lover, a local priest. Dirty girl. So steeped in sin and shame is she, they say, those who look but once into her cold, clear eyes are destined never more to see the dawn. Give me an ooh. There's a blue lady, a murdered mistress to James IV, who prophesied his bloody end in battle on Flodden Field and was put to the sword on the king's command, lest she tell others of her prophecy and encourage his men to mutiny before the day of battle, and whose gaze brings death before the dawn to mortal man. You're catching on. There's a white lady, a murdered widow of St. Mary's Wynd, whose gaze... There's a theme here. They're a miserable bunch, I tell you. Then there's a brown lady, the pink lady, the green lady. All in all, it's like a supernatural version of the Spice Girls. Except they're all scary. They're all scary. Ask your mum. Boys and girls, as boneyards go, this wee one of mine is not entirely unattractive. And there's no accident there. The land's around this great crossroads where we... My story begins on a bitter cold January night, 2002. I've been called upon to tell tall tales to American oil executives, Texans, I believe they were, a rowdy bunch, feasting in the newly restored Great Hall within the castle. And like many such exercises in corporate self-congratulation, their backslapping was still echoing through the whiskey fog of those ancient hallowed halls at 2 o'clock on a stormy Saturday morn, when I told my final tales, made my excuses, and cut down the icy steps which led from the esplanade and onto the pathways we now tread. Standing just where you are now, my little friend, amid the bushes and branches that clustered around the edges of this little walkway, I spied a figure as still and silent as the angel of death we saw on the widow Witherspoon's tomb. I told myself I was being foolish. Why should I, of all people, be fearful? If I had good reason to be here at such an unforgiving hour, then so might he. And being a civil soul, I am, after all, the happy hangman. As I approached through the stillness and the silence of that bleak black night, I doffed my tricon, I bowed and said, "Good evening to you, stranger." In response, I got tongue. He looked me in the eye and said, "Jesus Christ, what's that?" He ran away. Now, I thought this was peculiar behaviour, and I seriously considered for a few moments if I should, maybe run after him and tell him he had nothing to fear. When I watched him shriek like a banshee and run bow-legged into yonder bushes, I soon came to realise that perhaps, just perhaps, being chased through a Gothic graveyard at 2 o'clock on a dark and stormy winter's night by the ghost of the borough executioner, his cape weakening in the breeze behind him like the original president of the Professor Snape fan club, maybe wasn't the thing most likely to settle his nerves. And as I pondered on these thoughts, I noticed on his very hasty departure, the stranger had dropped something. Lots of little something. Lots of clear plastic baggies containing a variety of pernicious pharmacological pills and powders. Suddenly there was no mystery at all as to why he should choose to lurk in darkness. Beasties and bogeymen, no. I had chanced, it seems, upon the real lowest of the low. A drug dealer, and daring to do his foul trade in my graveyard. I was outraged, incensed. I gathered up the offending items, I placed them in my cap, and thus conveyed them safely into the hands of a local law officer. Then, my duty done, I thought no more of the matter. Then, one bright and sunny summer's eve, we do get them sometimes, I was wandering through this place, telling tall tales to scruff like yourselves, and I chanced upon the same constable who had taken custody of the offending item. And when that good policeman laughed and joked, It's a funny thing, he said. But all this old place is the only part of Stirling town where you will find no security cameras watching the population 24 hours a day. The local drug dealers now refused point blank to do any of their business here. For some strange reason, word had spread among them that the old place was haunted. I can't imagine why.
Morning. So, we're still in Stirling. We're having a very relaxing morning because there's no dogs, so we're having the most relaxing morning. Sharon's sprawled out on the couch. The heating is on. It's lovely. I've got the whole bed to myself. It's amazing. So the plan today was charity shops. We were going to go and buy some stuff. We can still do that, but it's also Pride. And we didn't know it was Pride. And we're the worst lesbians in the entire world because we really don't even go to Prides ever.
Never been.
We've been to one by accident because we thought it was something else. I was just saying that to Sharon. I didn't even bring stuff to like do my hair because I didn't realise I was just shoving a cap on this morning. So that's what's on the day. A wee bit of charity shop shopping, a Witherspoon's breakfast, and then we'll see what Stirling Pride's all about.
A bit more planned than we thought.
Aye, we only came to go for a ghost walk. So we're off for breakfast. Stirling's a bit quieter today. It was actually pretty busy last night for a Friday night. So, good old Spoon's breakfast. Can't beat it. Although I'm walking right past McDonald's to go for a Spoon's breakfast. I do quite like a McDonald's breakfast. So, we'll pick you up when we're either in charity shops or we're either at the Pride. We are here for Pride, not charity shop shopping. We are here to show how proud we are that we like the minge. You proud?
Yeah.
We are the worst lesbians in the world.